What's up? So not much has been going on. The chipper's getting worked on. We've got a couple big jobs lined up that I'm excited about to share with you guys, but in the meantime, let's talk about this bad boy. It's an Avant 220. Got the tree shears. Some of the plastics broke out in the front. But yeah, just to show you guys, this is our loader. And it's been one hell of a loader. Like full disclosure, we traded work for it, got it for free. Me and Darren, we weren't entirely sure if it was gonna do what we needed to do, but it's blown our minds. So yeah, share a couple of the specs, and ultimately, like, this is a review, so I'll give you the pros and cons, but I'm absolutely amazed with this machine and what it can do. I think it's 1,200 pounds. It has the ability to lift up to 55 inches. It has the capacity to lift up to 800, which I personally think it can lift more. I've lifted some pretty big logs with this thing. So it's funny. The tree shears, like if you go to the Avant website, it says that the 220 isn't compatible with the tree shears, but it works fantastic. We use it in with probably up to 6 inches in diameter of trees. It's great for just grappling logs and putting them in the back of our dump trailer. So with the height, it is kind of short. How high it can lift logs, like that's right at the top of our dump trailer with the wood sidings. So it's a little hard to go from the side, but we can load from the back very easily. And me and Darren are both kind of like figure it out, make it work. So you just use each log to push the logs forward to the front of the dump trailer, if that makes sense. I can't really show you. I might have some video. If I have video, I'll put it in here. Yeah, couple of downsides, like we've bent the shears, the top of the shears, from applying too much pressure on the log. It's okay, it still works though. Plastic breaks out. That's from like a big log bumping up in front of in front of the machine. We haven't hurt any of those hoses. What I will say, we've gotten multiple leaks on the bottom of this thing from driving it in the woods. I'm pretty sure like a stick just jumped up and caught a hose just right, like a hydraulic hose, and caused a leak. I'm not sure what else. Yeah. So it could do with a little more underside protection, but yeah, that's it. Cool. Also, I have rolled this thing too.
I tell when something's up. That's up.
The front tires lose air, right? And I was moving a couple logs in the woods, and it was muddy, and I cranked. So it's the back axle pivots. If you guys don't know anything about it, here. So that's how you turn. If you see, it's the back that steers the vehicle, and that causes you that protects the turf, right? You don't tear up your customers' turfs with this machine, which is like why we really enjoy it. You can get it into some real tight spots as well. It's so compact, and we've actually gotten jobs because people have refused to do a tree that was just tucked in between a real tight space in someone's backyard. And and we were able to come in with a reasonable quote because we knew we had this thing in order to get all the brush out. Yeah, so I rolled it once. It we were in the woods, it was muddy, and I cranked this all the way and to the right while backing up full speed, and hit a stump and it tipped over. So you gotta be careful with that. Let's see. So this thing is driven, it doesn't have a brake. You look down there, it just has 2 pedals. This is your reverse, that's your forward, and it goes up to 6.5 miles an hour, I believe. Yeah, which is totally fast enough. I've actually driven this thing home when we work close. So yeah, I mean, let's go pick up some logs. So yeah, the thing goes through snow. Like, that was another main concern, if how well will it manage in snow, and it's just it's done phenomenal. It's funny, I'm here moving our dolly. This is our old loader system right here. I think a lot of people can relate. Avant, this is just the bucket that it came with, but Avant has like over 200 attachments for these things. I think I was saying the tree shear says it's not compatible with the 220, but it's working just fine with ours, so something to consider. Also, they have a ton of snow removal products. Like this, my drive was just done with the bucket. That's the only, like, if you even want to call it a snow removal product, but I was able to get a pretty good mound of snow with it. So yeah, it's a capable machine. So yeah, kind of a short review and demonstration. If you have a chance to pick up one of these things and you have a tree service company, like I found them online, you know, through third-party sites, brand new. They go from anywhere from like 15 to 20,000, but it's hard to find the price. You gotta call a dealer to get the exact price. And like I said, we traded work for this, but it's very capable. I see other tree companies using the step above it with the actual grapples. I'd be curious to see how those work, but if you're just starting out and you get a chance to like, if you come across a great deal for an Avant 220, I would 100% recommend picking that thing up, because This has definitely saved our backs. All right, cool. Yeah, here's some videos, I guess. See ya.